Have you ever wondered what happens when courage and faith collide against the crushing force of the impossible? In Seiya, there is a moment that makes any fan hold their breath. The final battle of Shiryu against Krishna of chrysaor. And it's not just another fight. It's a duel that blends honor, sacrifice, and the true essence of the cosmos. Shiryu has always been the knight of constancy, the one who spares no effort to protect his friends, even if it costs his life. But against Krishna, one of Poseidon's marine generals, the dragon finds himself before a completely different opponent. It wasn't just brute force. It wasn't the only cosmos. It was a battle against refined techniques, against the cutting brilliance of a legendary weapon, the golden spear of Chrysaor, capable of piercing any defense. The setting of this battle is already cinematic in itself. The sea, in all its fury, seemed to vibrate with each blow exchanged, and Krishna, Kamphara, looked at Shiryu as if he were just another obstacle to be crushed. But anyone who knows Shiryu knows. He is not one to retreat. Since childhood, he learned from the old master never to lower his head, even when destiny seemed sealed against him. And then the clash began. The sound of Krishna's golden spear resonated like thunder, and each thrust seemed capable of splitting the air into pieces. Shiryu stepped back, bleeding, but the light in his eyes never faded, as if every wound was a reminder. I am not alone. I carry the ideals of Seiya, Hyuga, Shun, and Ikki. But Krishna wasn't foolish. He knew it was enough to defeat the body. It was necessary to break the spirit. The spear pierced not only the armor, but also hope. And even so, Shiryu remained standing. He had already fallen blind, had already given his life against Death Mask, had already crossed battles where everything seemed lost. This wouldn't be any different. And it's at this point that the fight becomes something greater. Krishna unleashes his ultimate technique, the terrifying chrysaor's net, trapping Shiryu, as if the dragoness cosmos had been swallowed by the currents of the deep sea. Many would think it's over, but Shiryu, with his usual stubbornness, remembered that doing fights like this, strength alone wasn't enough. Sacrifice was needed, and the dragon knew what to do. Before revealing this epic moment, let me take a quick pause. If you enjoy reliving scenes like this, full of emotion and impact, imagine watching all of it in ultra-high quality, without lag, with perfect sound and image. That's where the Apple TV 4K third generation comes in. The perfect solution to turn your living room into a true temple of entertainment, with blazing fast streaming, stunning 4K HDR visuals, and immersive sound that makes you feel every strike, every roar of the cosmos. It's worth checking out. Now, let's get back to the duel. Trapped by the net, Shiryu realized there was no way out. His cosmos seemed suffocated by the pressure of Krishna's technique, and that is where the decision that separates common heroes from legends happens. Shiryu decides to unleash the dragon-esque wrath, even knowing the impact would be fatal not only for the enemy but also for himself. It is that instant when the warrior gives up his very existence so that justice continues to shine. The roar echoes. Boom. The cosmos explodes like thunder tearing through the ocean. The dragon's energy breaks the net's chains and strikes Krishna head, but the cost is devastating. Shiryu falls, wounded, exhausted, nearly lifeless. Still, he smiles, because he knows that even between pain and silence, his mission was fulfilled. Krishna, defeated, it cannot understand how someone could be capable of such selflessness. And it's in this contrast that the scene becomes eternal. Logic against faith, spear against cosmos, arrogance against humility, And in the end, what triumphs is not the most dazzling technique, but the purest courage. That is the heart of Shiryu's story. He doesn't fight only with his fists, but with his soul, and that's why each of his battles feels like more than combat. It is a life lesson to show that when you believe in something greater, not even the sharpest spear can bring down the human spirit. And here's the burning question. In our own battles, the ones no one else sees, would we be capable of sacrificing as much as Shiryu to protect what truly matters?